Yeah.
So then what does a Muslim do in this world? Right? So I have money that I don't know what to do with, and like it's rapidly losing its value because it's just sitting around. Like what should I do in order to keep it?
You have to invest it. The way I understand it, as a Muslim, you have no choice but to become an investor. Because, for example, let's say you hold money. If you're holding the cash or cash equivalents like gold, silver, anything, like if you're saving it, there's something in Islam, because that's also not allowed. You're not allowed to hoard money.
Yeah.
That's a completely un-Islamic practice. It is very important. Like, a Muslim is allowed to get rich. Muslim is allowed to do business. He's allowed to make a profit. He's allowed to be wealthy, but he has to distribute the wealth. That's the equitable part about it. For example, zakat is a pillar of Islam. It's a requirement. So any wealth that you have that is more than, I think it was like 88 grams of gold.
I believe it's 85.
85?
Yeah.
So if you have wealth more than that, zakat has to be lagdu on that. You have to pay zakat on that. So that means, what do you do with your wealth that's
and my
more
question
than that?
is, between 0 and 85 grams, are
Yeah.
you off the hook?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you do have
that
way
much
more-
or more
so is it that first chunk? You know how
Included.
taxes work, right?
included.
Oh,
That will be
so
included.
whatever your zakat is includes the
That
0 to
much
85.
and more. It'll include that first part.
Okay.
And then
Only if
whatever-
you have more.
And then if you have more than that, which has not been used for a whole year, so it has gone unused, you hoarded it essentially for a year, you've had it, and now you have to give 2.5% of that in zakat, 1/40th of that.
Sure.
No, you could give it in through the Jamaat channel. There's a thing there for the zakat, and it's used for the right purposes of zakat, which is for the miskeen, which is for the weak, the needy. So let's say you have 60 grams, you have 100 grams,
Yeah.
then you will pay on all of it. So you
Okay.
pay 2.4.
Okay.
So whatever the value
Okay.
is of 100 grams of gold,
Yeah.
get 2.5% of that and pay
Okay.
in zakat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. That clears that up for me. And what does zakat pay? Like, what does it do in a traditional, functional Islamic society, right?
Great question, man. So zakat has multiple purposes. Okay, it is for the poor, it is for the needy, it is for the wayfarer, the travelers. It is for all those things which are, you can consider as welfare need things for the society. So for example, in a society there are able-bodied people, but you're also going to have laymen, you're going to have those who are unable to work, those who are injured, so many things, but that doesn't mean that the state has to reject them or they become a burden upon the state. No, they have to be looked after, taken care of, right? So this is what the zakat is for. If it's a zakat is a tax on wealth, it's a wealth tax, okay? So that means the more a nation becomes wealthy, and the righteous individuals, of course, that is needed, because otherwise they wouldn't pay zakat. So it's
But
more,
you can't pay zakat on money you won gambling.
exactly, you don't.
Yeah.
No.
It has to be
It has
earned
to
in
be
a
earned in
halal
a halal
manner.
way. So I'm saying that the more wealth a nation gains, the more, because it's not a progressive task. It's just exactly on like
2.5.
2.5
Of
of that
everything
wealth that
you've
is
saved.
above that.
Yeah.
So not on investments, not on money that is working. Though that money, you would not pay zakat on that.